Hey everybody, it's me, the Infraggable. How's everyone doing out there today? As for myself, I'm doing pretty good. I had the day off today, so I watched a lot of YouTube stuff and didn't do much more than that, even though I know I should. That's neither here nor there. In the last episode, we faffed around. It was WrestleMania Sunday, so we didn't do a whole lot. We found a couple of shrines. We beat up some people. We found a bunch of Koroks. We made President Hudson stand on those signs. And yeah, that's basically all we did. Today, I actually intend to do maybe a little bit of actual progress, as in, like, some of the world quests that we have. I'll just play it by ear, though, because I actually don't know what I intend to do today. Yeah, with that being said, tomorrow I've got a short day from 2:30 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And then after that, I have 2 days off, so I'm going to be doing a lot of streaming in the next couple of days. So hopefully you guys can come see me and all that. Also, while we're at it, I just uploaded my 100th video on YouTube with all the great content that you guys have seen over the last couple of months. Yeah. So you guys can go check that out if you want. To relive some of the oldies and the greats. And I think there's like two or three, I want to say there's like 2 or 3 videos on YouTube that you guys did not see on Twitch. So, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing YouTube exclusives or if I'm just going to do everything on Twitch and then, and then upload them to YouTube like I have been. I guess it just depends on what kind of time that I have. Also, I've still been playing on my own time Pokemon Fire Red, and I'm kind of struggling through it. That is a grindy game, which there's nothing wrong with grindy games. I do like them, but I think I've found a limit. In any case, let's get going. It's raining. We're doing the thing. That's the thing over there. We're having fun. Alright. Let's see. How many light blessings do I have? I have none. So, last time that we got an upgrade, we upgraded our hearts. So if I get another 4 lights of blessings, we'll upgrade our stamina again. See how that works out. Okay, but yeah, right now it's kind of an open wasteland right now. We've got nothing going on here. We don't even have people to fight. We are getting closer to... Ooh, what's this? That's just the rock. Okay. Yeah, speaking about WrestleMania, I have to admit that Night 1, overall, was probably... I'd say that the matches in Night 1 were worse. But, I mean, like, the undercard was worse on Night 1, but the main event pretty much saved it. Whereas Night 2, the undercard was amazing, and the main event kind of sucked. Yeah, hey Froggenstein, how you doing? Yeah, I was just talking about WrestleMania, which was part of the reason why I didn't stream so much the last couple of days. But yeah, if you watched WrestleMania, I think you might agree that Night 1 had a better undercard. Well, no, had a worse undercard, but amazing main event. Whereas Night 2 had an amazing undercard, but a crappy main event. That's just me personally. But yeah, we talk about wrestling. I've been a wrestling fan for a while. So, ooh, Shining in the Darkness. Okay. Let's pick this up. Let's see what we got going on here. How you been, Frog? Okay, we got some stuff going on here. You know what? That's fair. I stopped watching for a while, mostly because I was overseas, you know, doing the military thing. But then I got back into it. Yeah, honestly, I think that the wrestling talent that we have now is way better than we had back in the Attitude Era. I don't trust that. What's over here? That's just me. I wouldn't call myself like a wrestling fanatic, but I do like to watch, so... Oh, okay. That closed in on me a little bit. Alright. I do not like that. I do not like when it's completely dark. Okay, that slides in. Alright. I am looking for something. Let's put this down. Let's Ultra Hand that up. We're doing the thing. Oh yeah, I agree with that. 90s and early 2000s was more, and even like the 70s and the 80s, it was more about being larger than life than actually having any skills. But yeah, like today's wrestling, you know, they've got personality and they've got skills, and it's amazing to watch. Oh, excuse me. The only problem that I have with today's wrestling is that there's too much of it, so I can't catch everything. But if that's the worst problem that they have, yeah, I agree. Yeah, in the 70s and the 80s, it was all about personality, being larger than life, having gimmicks and whatnot. Yeah. But today's wrestling is a lot better, in my opinion. Ooh. There's another treasure chest that I've missed before. What's in here? Some amber. Alright. Better than a stab in the chest, I suppose. Alright, now I just gotta figure out where I was. And get the thing done. Okay, that's where I was. Okay, cool. Alright, this one wasn't so bad. We'll just shine the light on the door. We'll go in. Alright. Definitely. Did you have to work today, Frog? Visitor to the Shrine of Light that imprisons and does the things. You've done the thing. Get my hearts back. Alright, yeah, so... Wee. Okay, let's see. Let me just see if there are any other shrines. Oh, what is that thing? Oh, that's a moblin way down there. Ah, well. Okay. Well, I could go to that tower. Or I could go freeze my butt off over there in Iceland and get that tower. Yeah, I think that tower is definitely closer. So, let's go over there. I want to see what's over there. We got some weirdness going on there that I probably want to avoid. That's probably a sleepy moblin. Oh yeah, you guys didn't work, right? Because of Easter Sunday, right? Oh, okay, I just fell. That's fine, though. Alright, let's see. Do I have a better weapon? Yeah, let's use this. Oh, did they fall? Okay. Oh, I'm too far away, I guess. Oop, okay, and I died. That's what I get for trying stuff. Alright, well. Let's continue on to continue on. Great Fairies can enhance your armor to protect you against vicious enemy attacks, greatly reducing the damage you'd receive. You know what? I do need to find me a Great Fairy. There we go. Yeah. Alright, and then let's fuse. No, I want the stick, sturdy stick. There we go. Alright, well, that was fun for a little bit. Now, where am I going? That's right, I said I wanted to go over to this tower. Yeah, I keep forgetting that this past Sunday was Easter Sunday, because I just knew it as WrestleMania Sunday for me. I don't really do the Easter thing, but I'm not one of those people who's like, ew, Easter, bleh, get out of here with your not religious holiday. You know, I let people believe what they want to believe. If it doesn't bother me specifically, it doesn't bother me at all. Ah, there's a light in my eye. Alright, this works for me. Let's grab those things. Let's grab this thing. Light shield. Meh. Your company gives everyone Good Friday off. We don't really celebrate Easter. You know what? Yeah. I was a little bit surprised that the place that I work at works on Easter. Even worse still, they don't even give holiday pay or anything like that, so yet another reason why I don't want to work too much longer for them. Ooh, there's a shrine way over there. Unless that's the... Oh! Alright, well, I deserve that. Yeah, but yet another reason why I don't want to work for that company too much longer. I've got some interviews coming up, but we'll see how those things go. Alright, now what was I doing? I was looking for the tower. The tower that's over here. Okay. And to that end, I will paraglide over here. I'll see if there's any enemies nearby. Alright. I don't see anything bad. Look at this bird nose. He looks like the ancestor of the great Gonzo there. Alright. Boop 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 doo. Oh, there are some enemies over here. That's fine. You know why? Because I got me some Ultra Hand, so I can bring them down to my level. Typhlo Ruin Sky Tower. More like Biflow. Okay. And can I get in? It isn't working. Is that you? You're out and about late tonight, man. Sorry, the Skyview Tower is out of order and maintenance is proving tricky. Yeah, but what's wrong with it? Man, well, the terminal that starts up the Skyview Tower isn't working. I've checked all the terminal parts, but nothing looks broken. Man. I wonder if something... Man, pick up. I wonder if something to do with the tower itself is broken. Okay. Well, I don't actually know. Oi, over here. Oh, there's another tower. Or there's another shrine. Oh, no, never mind. That's one I already marked.
Hey.
Hello, my brother in research. I was waiting for you. Ah, you were you?
Ah.
Yes, that's right. I'm the one who discovered these big ruins way out here. Actually, I discovered them in the last game, but it was all covered in darkness. You think darkness is your ally? Anyways. But I wasn't able to make much progress investigating them. I already forgot what his voice is. I'm only one Hylian, and this, alas, is not a one Hylian job. That's why I wrote to the Zonai survey team asking them to dispatch a researcher to assist me.
Yeah.
And here you are, practically right after I sent my letter. Great response time. Actually, I was trying to. What? I mean, what? You're not a Zonai survey team researcher. You're just some guy. I see. So few people came through here. I assumed you had to be the assistant I asked for. My mistake. Well, yeah, you shouldn't assume anything. Well, I haven't made any particularly noble discoveries as of yet, so I can investigate alone until I do. But I'm certain I'm on the brink of brilliance. Come back soon so you don't miss history being made. Okay, well... Alright, well... Let's get my fuse on. Let's fuse the rocket to my... Okay, I think I'm starting to understand some stuff around here. Alright. Let's stand right in front of this. I bet you it has something to do with the tower itself. Yes, indeed. Alright. We're climbing, we're doing the thing, we've got some stamina. Let's just hope it can get us to the top here. That rocket really shot me up to most of it, though. Icklehoof says, every day is a day off if your mind is off. You know what? That is so true. But you know, responsibilities and all that other stuff, so... That old bag. How you doing, Nickelhoof? I knew it. Alright. Let's go ahead and Ultra Hand this thing off. Skibbity bobbity bibbity bip. I knew I was going to get my skibbity paps. Alright, and now I got this tower. Oh! Ooh, okay, never mind. How in Hyrule? You responded. Amazing at how my house got bigger with about an hour's worth of work today. Bedroom is twice the size now that you installed the swing and the pole. There you go. What, was it all boxed up and everything, and that's what made the bedroom smaller? That's what I'm going to assume. Man, the terminal, it's working again, even though I didn't do anything. Meh. Yes, I'm the one who fixed it because I am the best. Huh? What? There was something blocking the top of the Skyview Tower? Meh. The terminal and the lid on top of the tower are connected. So if the lid wouldn't work because it was blocked, I guess the terminal wouldn't work either. Squawk! Well, I'm in a hurry and everything seems to be working properly, so I'll head out. Thank you for fixing the Skyview Tower, and I'm off. No, it was breaking down boxes and stuff from other things, mostly from laziness and not bright. Oh, okay. Oh, and blaming it all on Tremo, who can't even defend himself. How fair. Alright, well, that's another tower that I fixed. That's pretty cool. So now I'm going to shoot up into the sky. But first, a little bit of tentacle hentai. Just a little bit of it. We're blasting off again! It is fair. His 40k piles are like half of the 10k square feet. Jeez. He has 5k square feet of nothing but 40k miniatures? That seems to be a lot of, number one, square feet, and then number two, minis. The Great Hyrule Forest surface map updated. Okay. Well, we got stuff going on. We've got the Skyview map. That's been updated as well. Ooh, there's a star thing over there. Over to the west and slightly south. Okay. I want to see if I can get over there. South and slightly west. Link is in the sky. He can glide twice as high. So take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow. He's got like 2 5x5 stacked piles. Yeah, that's still a fair amount. Link can glide anywhere. Alright. Ooh, what is this place? Okay. Oh! Am I about to die? I just died. Alright, well, that was... Oh yeah, I think we all need to win the lottery. Man. You know what I would do if I won the lottery? Absolutely nothing. That would be my life goal, is to not have to do anything. Alright. Yep. Yeah, I figured you were there. I did find you. And I have 12 of those things. Alright, let's see. Here's a bog that I shouldn't be stepping in. Here's a guy with a long stick that I need to fight. Oh, dang. He almost killed me with that thing. Alright, well... that just lets me know that I don't have the armor that I require. Alright, let's eat us some tomatoes to get ourselves back up to full health. Alright. Yeah, let's get my thick stick. You wouldn't come out and say it, but there would be signs such as recruiting Frog to work at the hobby store, and of course figuring out what I could do to put Infraggable to work. Psh. Although depending... I don't know. My thick stick broke. Okay. Let's grab my soldier spear. Alright, now that I've got his weapon. Oh, you want to throw rocks at me now? What? Okay. Alright, cool. Got him. That was a strong guy. A Soldier Construct 3 horn. A serrated horn from a Soldier Construct 3. Attach it to a weapon to greatly increase attack power. It can cut through plants and large trees. Alright, cool. With that being said, I want to go back to that tower. I want to try and get onto that Star Island again. Hopefully... I did not expect it to fall out from underneath me, so that was a little bit weird. But we're going to try... Ooh, what's this? Okay. There's got to be something here. This is a puzzle. What if... Okay. Okay, okay. What if it's... No? Okay, okay. I swear, this is probably going to be the thing that I take a long time to figure out. Alright, I just need to figure this out. The reward's not going to be worth it, but hey, whatever. Are there any other pieces that I can find? Or is that the only piece? Alright, that looks like the only piece. What if... Okay. That's not it either. Okay. Alright. Let me think about this. Alright, so there's 2, and there's 3. So I know... There's gotta be something to this. Oh yeah, like for 100K a year, I will try to learn every single tabletop game as well. I still feel like I'm missing something here. This is going to... Man. This is going to annoy the shit out of me. That's fine. Yeah, let me... Maybe if I came at it from a different angle. Alright, let's see. Let's see here. Now that I have a different angle, it's probably not going to help. I still feel like I'm missing a piece of this puzzle here. I'll be right back. I'm going to take a look at that. No. Okay. I just got to figure out how this works. Let's set it down. Ooh. Wait, hold up a minute here. Okay. I know how to solve it now. I failed my perception check, and that's fine. We got there. All of that for that. That's fine. Okay, so now I'm back to the tower. things like that is probably going to be the reason why this game ends up being like 100 parts. Shooting back through the sky. Okay. Indeed. Excellent. Oh, those are still messed up. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out. Alright, we're going back through here. Oh. It like fell. Okay, well. I'm falling! You're falling! We're falling! Whale! But don't tell me it's going to fall all the way down through there. Yeah, looks like it fell all the way down to the depths. Alright, well, I'm curious enough. Drennan Highland Chasm. Examine. It is etched with ancient Hyrulean text. You cannot read it. Well, isn't that just ducky? Alright, well that was sort of a waste. Got me a Poe. Glowing spirit orb found all over the depths. Offer these to a bargainer statue for a variety of rewards. Okay. That sounds ominous, but sure, why not? These are probably like the spirits of the dead. But I'm going to use them as currency, apparently. Alright, Uncle Hoof, you have yourself some good dinner, and then if you're able to, come on back and see us. Oh. I don't think I like that thing. In fact... I know I don't like that thing. Ooh, what's that over there? No, you don't see me. Okay. We'll light that up. I don't think I like that thing either. You know what? I don't like anything in here. And with only 6 hearts... Yeah, I think I want to come back to this. So, let's go back up. We did find that. That's cool. We found the Typhlo ruins. Yeah, let's go get that shrine that I pinned before. I think we need to actually get like more prepared if I want to be down there in the depths for a little while. That's what I think, and that's what I'm going to do. Then this guy can have fun making his discoveries by standing there and waiting for help. Alright. Alright, let's climb up here, because that's a bog that we don't want to get caught on. Ooh, okay. Yep. We barely made that. Let's go over there. Oh, they're dead. Yeah, that other guy didn't drop so far. Can't carry any more weapons, that's fine. Alright, let's go over here. And we'll do the shrine. And then I think I might want to actually tackle one of the places that we actually need to go to instead of just running around randomly. The Sikuku Shikaka. Alright. Let's go on in. Then let's see what kind of challenge I gotta do. Ooh, okay. Spinning gears. Okay. I already know what to do with this one. I gotta reverse time on this one. Amazing. Then let it do its little spinning whirly-doo, which is the technical name for it. Yeah. There it goes. I was about to say, dang, that took a long time. And I got my skibbity bops. My skibbity boppity boopity bip. And then this one. Nope, I lied. This one I need to do a little. We gotta do some hand cranky. Oh, and then that's it. Might be a little bit jaded, but that one was a little bit too easy. Unless there's something behind here. There's usually a treasure chest, though. You know what? I don't care much about the treasure chest as I do about the light orb. So we'll do that. Alright. Well, you know what I think I want to do? Next time I stream, what I might want to do, because the next, well, not the next time that I stream, the next time that I'm going to stream is tomorrow, but I think on Wednesday I want to maybe stream a little bit early and then maybe do a follow-thon or something like that, just to see if I can get to, you know, maybe 100. I'm at 80 right now, which is still good. I want to see if I can break 100. I'm just spitballing ideas for right now. We'll see if we can make it. I don't know. I think that might be fun. Or maybe what I can do, maybe play a little bit of like Twitch helps me play Pokemon for my very first Pokemon game. Because I have been playing it a little bit, but I don't know. I'm just spitballing ideas for right now. Okay, let's see. Actually, let's go to the Q-Yo-Yu. Q-Yo-Yu-Yu. Q-Yo-Yu-Yu. Yeah, I got some ideas. Let's go this way. This broom, it's not a rake. Ooh, here's a Hinox. One that I haven't fought before, I don't think. He's got some weapons on him. Okay. Yes. Oh, I keep falling off this guy like I've got no business. Ha-ha! You don't want none of this. Ooh, my rock sledge broke. Dang, I don't really have any powerful weapons right now. Oh, I'm not even hitting him. And my Boko Reaper just broke. Boko don't fear the Reaper, nor do the wind, nor the sun, nor the rain. Okay. Run right under him, right under that Grundle. Ah. Alright, bows. Got him. Alright, that was a little bit stressful, but we got there. Ooh, and I got a soldier bow. Nice. And a traveler sword, and volt fruit. And got me a Hinox tooth. This Hinox tooth is almost unbelievably big. Attach it to an arrowhead to increase its attack power, or brew it into an elixir. Alright. Well, we took care of that. Let's go over here. We got ourselves some blue nightshade. Yes. Got him. Alright, we got some raw prime meat. Okay. Ooh, and it's raining. What is that thing? Probably the worst place to go to right now, but that's fine. Okay. Oh, it's a pinwheel. Got it. Is another one of you. Okay, well. Not the worst thing, I suppose. But now, how do I get up here? How do I do anything? How does anybody do anything? Yeah, I think I'm going to shoot upwards and then make a move. That's what I think I'll do. Sorting from the quick select, press Y on the quick select screens for all the things. Okay. Just going to shoot up there. Shooting through the sky. Okay. Oh, there's another tower over there. I know I'm not going to reach it, but you never know. Yeah, let's actually go ahead and start one of the main quests. I think I've explored and faffed around enough for now. Okay. Oh, we've got some unbearable cold. So I should probably put on some... Ooh. I need some more cold resistant clothes. This is not going to cut it. And that we're all falling. Okay, now we're warm enough. Alright, well I still got hurt, but... not nearly as bad as I could have gotten hurt. We got ourselves some chill shrooms, because we are pretty chill people. Let's see. Let's grab our sturdy long stick. See if we can fuse something eventually. Oh, and we got ourselves a cave here, so of course I'm going to have to explore it. Because that's what we do, we explore caves. Bantha Hills Cave. And I bet you I cannot climb this. Nope. But... What if... And I'm not going to waste too much on this. Okay, yeah, didn't think so. But at least we tried. Ooh, sticky lizard. Okay. And there is a shrine, right? Can't place a pin here. What? Why can't I place a pin there? Shenanigans. That's what I'm hearing. Shenanigans. Okay. There seems to be a fire over here, and there's another cave. And it looks like another cave. It probably is another cave. Alright, so... That's Mushroom Quest Chronicle. My sister Megan and I came all the way out to Hebra in our quest for mushrooms. Thanks to the upheaval, all sorts of new caves formed around here. They're just full of good stuff. But my sister and I aren't after bright bloom seeds and ore deposits. No, we're after that precious mushroom that only grows in caves, and you can bet we're going to find a ton of them. Okay.
Nah, please, I just can't do this. At least not with this cave. There are lots of other caves open by the upheaval. Let's try a different one. This one is surely full of creatures different from anything we know, and I was already itching to go home. Come on, little sis. You can do it. I mean, we've traveled all this way. We need to gather those break caps inside at least. That's what we came for, and you can find them only in caves. We made it here safe and sound. I can't bear to leave until I have 10 of them. Let's go in, please, we've got to. Then go by yourself, Nat. Wait, what? No, we need to go together. Oh, that aroma, that soft light. Could it be you have some bright caps? I really want bright caps, and 10 of them would do the trick. Would you maybe give them to me?
Yeah, sure, I'll give you the bright caps. But then you'll owe me a favor.
Thank you. I didn't expect them for nothing, so here, I'll trade you this.
Ooh, spicy tomato mushroom stew. Grants a low-level cold resistance, a dish of fragrant mushrooms simmered with tomato, healthy and rich in fiber.
You're a lifesaver. Now I don't need to go into that awful cave. But I have to say, it's amazing that you collected so many bright caps. I mean, they're only found in caves like this. Yes, it is amazing. Ooh, you love a good cave, don't you? And so do I.
You know what? That's not the worst thing they could have said.
They can hold all sorts of wonderful things, alluring things, valuable things. Like the gems from ore deposits, bright blue seeds that illuminate dark places, and bright caps, of course. So, you know, if you had enough of these bright caps, then maybe you could try. You know.
Stop doing that.
Nat, you're not thinking about that, are you? And him? I'd never. Not that. Unless you know, maybe. Right, we agree, I think. Sorry you heard anything from... Sorry, forget you heard anything about that sister secret. But if we meet again, it'd be fate, wouldn't it? Then we'd have to tell him. Whoa, Net, has this guy caught your eye or what? Don't be ridiculous. Now it's just a thanks for the bright caps. But I will say we're scouring high and low for something here in the Hebrew region. We've searched most of the south, so now we intend to go to the north. If we meet again, we'll tell you that secret of ours. We'll see you. Hey, let's head out, Megan. Yeah, see you around.
Cave mushrooms that glow. Oh, okay, I was about to say, I already did that. You know what? Some meat scatty would be really nice right now. Oh man, like you wouldn't believe. Bright Cap Cave. Let's burn that. Alright. And then let us smash this thing. Get some rock salt, some amber.
Hamna.
Alright, let's just grab some more bright caps because we gave 10 of them away for basically no reason. Oh, look at this guy. Give me that rock ledge. Alright, Horriblin Claw, Horriblin... Oh! This thing again. Alright, Bomb Flower. Alright, let's grab that like stone. Let's grab this, whatever's in this. A swallow bow. This bow is a favorite among Rito warriors. This bowstring has been specially engineered for aerial combat, which allows it to be drawn for faster than a normal bow. Yeah, let's get rid of the construct bow. Let's take that. Okay. We got some more bright caps over here. Alright, I am starting to run out of arrows, but we'll keep doing the thing. Alright, cool. And then let us grab that. We'll grab this. We're going to be amazing. We'll hop up. There you are. I thought I heard you. Ooh. I missed. Not that time, though. Poopy pants. Alright. Smash these to grab these luminous stones. We've got the booble gem. Or the bubble gem. Not sure what it's supposed to be called. Ooh, what is that over there? I found me a green rupee. There's probably a weapon in there. Okay. A frostbite shirt. Okay. Made for ancient rituals, this item's cold-absorbing cloth produces frost in low-temperature environments. But it doesn't actually protect me from the cold. It just makes me stronger in cold environments. Alright, well. That's not as good as I was hoping it would be, but... I guess it'll do. Okay, well... There's some more bright caps. I'm trying to get out of here. Okay. So, let's see. Let's go over here. And here's the stable. Okay. Might as well glide over here. We'll be glibbity gliding. Alright, the Lucky Clover Gazette. Okay, we've... guess it's time to collect some wood. No kindling shortcuts. My Hylian pinecone mishap taught me that. Gotta do the work and chop down the trees, Oh, welcome. This is Rito's table. No, it's not. It's the Lucky Clover Gazette. I'm sorry, old habits die hard. Harder than stables do, clearly. Ahem. I just do odd jobs, so if you have business with the Lucky Clover Gazette, please ask somebody inside. Watch the Lucky Clover Gazette. This place was once a stable, and I was once its owner. But when that terrible cold wave rolled in, it froze up our business along with the rest of Hebra. Which is why the stable is closed, and the Lucky Clover Gazette has bought out the old space. I don't have anywhere else to go, so I thought I'd try to help out around here. Not that I'm much good at it, I just learned the terrifying way what happens when you burn a Hylian pinecone. Hylian pinecones? Perhaps due to the abnormal weather, there's been an explosive increase in Hylian pinecones. They're oily on the inside and burn really well. Too well, in fact. I tossed one onto the fire for kindling, and the force with which it burned whipped up a whirlwind, which in turn sent all the freshly printed newspapers flying far, far away. If you find a Hylian pinecone of your own, whatever you do, don't throw it in a fire. So you mean throw it in a fire, huh? Okay, I understand what you're trying to say. Wink, wink. Oh, look at this guy. Shush! Traysi over here, our editor here, is getting ready for a big Princess Zelda investigation. Meh. You're here about our newspaper, right? Then you can talk to me too. I'm next in charge. Oh, wait a minute. It's you. I gotta say, you did a good job getting out here to find us. Meh. It's quite a hike from Lookout Landing when you haven't gotten wings, but here you are. Was it easy to find a place?
Some folks pass by without a second look. After all, it was a stable until Traysi cheated the previous owner out of it. But you don't miss a thing, do you? Not bad at all. Meh. I assume you came for the job? You want to work for the newspaper, right? I'll vouch for you with Traysi. Just picture it, traveling the world as a reporter, shining light on the truth. We'll be partners out there. Meh.
Hey, quiet! Don't you listen, Penn? I told you I was busy, but you keep bothering me. And another thing, I bought the place from the owner after we came to a fair, mutually beneficial agreement. Could you stop telling people I cheated him out of it?
I'm so sorry, Traysi, but there's a new applicant for a reporter job. I wanted you to know.
New applicant? Hang on. You look like... La la. Hey, sorry, Penn, but could you give me and this guy a second here?
Oh, fine, whatever. I'm the one who did all the work. Meh.
Alright, how about you give me the whole story, Link? I'm the editor of the Lucky Clover Gazette here, if you couldn't tell, so don't worry. I know everyone involved with this story. Tora asked us for help digging into what's happened to Princess Zelda. Now tell me everything. What exactly brought you here?
Well, you see, first I was in the sky. Okay, I didn't really finish, but alright, whatever.
Interesting, so that's why she's asked you to investigate places seriously impacted by the upheaval. Well, coming here was a great call. What I mean is that we're getting tips from all over Hyrule, so many in fact that it's been hard to keep up. And among those tips, we've been hearing about someone who looks like the princess appearing in all sorts of places. I was about to ask Penn to chase those leads, but he could use a partner. I won't tell Penn who you are. It's better if no one knows you're involved. What do you say? Think you could work with him as we investigate? Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do this for free, though that'd be nice. Wait a second. I want to get you a little incentive from the back.
Ah. You're going to give me something? Alright, fine. I suppose I could help out.
There we go. Ta-da! The full set of froggy armor. With that on, it's easy to cling to wet surfaces, no slipping. You work with Penn to chase down all those news stories, and I'll give you this armor piece by piece. It's all yours. A pretty good deal there, Link. Anyway, that's my offer. Hey! Penn, you can come back in. Starting now, this guy's your partner.
Well, if our editor says you're in, then it looks like it has you sized up right. Traysi knows how to pick 'em. Meh.
All right, you two. Here's what you're going to do. Visit every stable for leads. Penn, you'll head this all up. Stables bring in people, and people bring details, and details are what we need. Now give me some news!
Meh, okay, fine. Jeez, meh.
Alright, more potential princess sightings. Cool. Not exactly what I was trying to do, but it's not what I was trying to do. Okay.
The bridge is... Let me guess, you have business in Rito Village as well? Well, sorry to disappoint you, but the bridge is down. There's no way across. Since the newspaper ran an article about the Rito food shortage, supply shipments have started to arrive, which is great. But with no bridge, there's no way to transport the goods to the Rito. I'm at my wit's end here. And even though it's daytime in other corners of the world, the sun is refusing to show its face. It's so cold. I might have to throw another Hylian pine cone on the fire. Those things burn hot. Last time I started the fire with one, it caused a gust of wind and made my bangs all frizzy. Remember that guy Gally tossed one onto the fire next to some newspaper. The papers got caught up in a gust of wind and flew all the way to Rito Village. That's no way to treat the written word.
I think I see what you guys are trying to say.
Man, there's Penn. Which stable first? Okay, listen up, partner. We're on the trail of the truth about Princess Zelda. Man, we can't let even the smallest clue slip through our talons, or hands in your case. We should visit as many stables as we can. Travelers always have plenty of going on to talk about. So long, man.
How do you like my Rito voice? Alright, well, they seem to want me to keep finding these Hylian pine cones. I think I just found some. Neat. Hylian pine cones. Okay, well.
Again, the bridge is busted!
Alright, well, where are the Hylian pine cones? Hylian pine cone. There we are. Let's hold. Okay. And this is how we're going to get in. But isn't that just Ducky? Oh. Okay. I had no idea I could do that. Skadoosh, skadoosh. Alright, I'm going to have to see if that turns into anything. But for now, man, how is the bridge still standing when there's so much weight on this thing? Who knows, but
I found me another Hylian pine cone. Yeah.
And here's a treasure chest. So it's not all bad. Got me a couple of arrows, which is good because I was running low on those. Alright. Okay, so we're getting things done. We're doing the stuff. Smash, smash, smash. More puddle jumping. Well, it hasn't turned into anything yet. Let's get some fire fruit. Fire fruit. Where are you? There you are. There's another treasure chest. Okay. Ooh, purple rupee. Nice. We smash into everything. Okay, so which way did I come from? I need to go this way, I think. Yeah, that's where the everything is. Okay, so here we are. We are basically... Alright, there's another tower, but I can deal with that in a little bit. Alright, yep, I'm curious, so I'm going to come over here. Now, in Breath of the Wild, this was a beautiful area that had no snow. But, apparently, the upheaval has done some nasty things. Alright, here's another treasure chest that was... Yeah, okay, well that definitely wasn't worth it. Alright, in any case, let's get back to what I was trying to do. There seems to be a guard shack right there, if you could call it a guard shack. There's a frozen goddess right there.
You got here just in time, mister. We're about to practice our song. It's called the song of the Stormwind Ark.
Yeah.
We're all gonna sing it together and save our village from the upheaval. Are you going to listen to our song, mister?
Yes, let's hear it. I love songs.
Yay, we love an audience, so we'll give you our best for you. Everyone ready? A 1 and a 2 and... Once a god fell from the heavens, instilling the Hebrew winds. The heavens grew lifeless, just as the air below thinned. With the world in upheaval, we pledge help to the Lord. A line of ships soaring right past this skyward. The god ascended to heaven, leaving behind an ark. Its wind brought us new life, thanks to its great divine spark.
Oh geez, my voice is not ready for that.
You know the song of the ark. Saved Rito Village a long, long time ago. That's like that it's happening now. Oh, the Stormwind Ark. Is it really real? I'd be so happy if it was. It definitely is. Robert on there, so is watching over us high in the sky. You can sure use its out with this awful blizzard. Rest of the adults aren't around anymore because of the weird weather. Well, we don't have the Ark and we don't have the adults. It's up to us kids to take care of the village. Practice is over for today. Gannon, you're in charge of food. Molly will need you to make arrows. We've all got jobs to do, so let's do them. Yeah. Hey, power.
Alright, well. That's a little depressing, but okay.
Say. Oh no, I did it again. The beds are too soft and inviting. Yeepa customer, who's sleeping? I wasn't sleeping, you're sleeping. You can go fuck yourself, not me. Welcome to the Swallow's Roost Inn. We don't have any guests at the moment, so rest easy and rest well. A regular bed is 20 rupees and a silky soft Rito down bed is 50 rupees.
Yeah, I'll take the Rito down bed.
So, how long do you want to sleep?
Until morning, I suppose.
Okay, got it. I'll give you a chirp when it's morning. Sleep well, mister. And I definitely won't be looking at your human stuff. Tee-hee-hee.
That's not ominous at all.
Jeez, Link, okay. We get it, you're tired. I'm a little bit tired too, but the show must go on.
Morning, mister. How about that silky, soft Rito down bed, huh? Made from dead Ritos.
What? Oh, that's okay.
Well, take care. Tee-hee-hee.
Okay. There's a shrine over there.
I need fish now.
Hi!
Oh, tummies make for a happy Rito. That's why I like letting new meals out of the recipe book. I saw one in there that I know everyone would love. A fish pie made with stem and hooker bass. Doesn't that sound yummy? Problem is, I can't leave the village to catch a stem and hooker bass thanks to this dumb blizzard. I have everything else to bantha wheat, goat butter, rock salt. But if I'm going to make a fish pie, I need the fish. I need stem and hooker bass.
Okay. That's a side quest. Yeah. What I need these arrows.
Fucking jail star.
I've only got so many voices, people.
Thanks for stopping by in spite of the weather.
Hi!
I hate having you when you're digging.
Yeah, I'll buy all of these. I need as many arrows as I can.
A whole stock? We have 3 on hand, so that comes out to be 60 rupees. Thank you very much. I'll make sure to order some more.
Yeah. Not too bad, all things considered. Okay. Well.
Hey, thanks for coming in. Even though it's snowing so hard. It's cold in the village, but it's even colder on top of the mountain. You'll freeze solid at the peak if you don't find a way to keep warm. Luckily for you, we sell warm clothes that none of us can wear except for you.
What is this place?
This is a brand and big summer shop. We have warmer armor. I know it's chilly here, but you know what? They say it's even colder at the top of the mountain. Brr. You don't want to freeze up there, mister. Bundle up with some warm gear right here at the present peak. So, is there anything else? Are you leaving, mister? Let me give you a neat tip first. People are finding more caves all the time on the road east here on the way up to the Heber Mountains. Caves are nice because they're warm. You can hide out from the cold there if you don't have our outfits. Plus, you can find shiny ores on the inside, the sparkly rocks sometimes. We'll pay a lot for those ores. So will the folks at the general store, so keep an eagle eye out for them. Get it? Bird puns. Absolutely, that'll be 500 rupees.
Sure, kid, whatever. I don't care. Let's buy this. Nope. Let's buy this. Also nope. Alright, let's see. I'm here to sell now. Okay. I've got 2 sapphires. Alright. I've got a lot of these. I've only got 3 luminous stones, but I'll sell them. I don't care. Let's see. I've got 37 of these, so I can sell those. Alright. Yeah, sure. Alright, so I'm going to get these. Now I've only got 23 rupees left.
You're looking good, sir.
Okay. Yeah, sure, whatever. Let's see, what else can I sell? Ooh, the rest of the stuff. Yeah, I kind of want to keep the rest of the stuff, so...
Can't wait for your next visit.
Alright, well, at least now I've got... Honestly, I think the hood does a little bit better at protecting from the cold, but whatever. Alright. What's up here? Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything in this place, and that's fine. A pot lid. Okay. There's a soup ladle. There's a torch. Alright. Here's what I want to do. I want to cook some stuff. So let's cook the Hylian tomato. Oh wait, no. I want to hold. Let's see, what else can we do? Let's do the Hyrule herb. And let's do the gourmet meat. And let's do some rock salt. Yeah. Alright. Let's cook this stuff. Let's see if it turns out to be good. Steamed tomatoes. Gives me 10 hearts. Okay, that didn't really work out the way that I... Well, I mean, that was pretty good. Alright. Let's do a palm fruit. Let's do a hearty truffle. And let's do a... Yeah, let's do a Korok frond. Why not? I'm just experimenting now. Hearty steamed mushrooms. Restore your health and temporarily increases your maximum health. A healthy vegetable dish achieved by steaming mushrooms and plant leaves. Okay. I think I'm good for now. Alright, let's come up here a little bit further. Alright. Oh yeah, there's the... Yeah, let's come over here. Let's figure out the Katakis Shrine. Okay. Alright, what do we got here? What do we do? Where are we going? We've got the things. Ride the winds. Okay, so this is going to be... Ooh. Well, that was pretty close. But I got my skibbity bops. Because I think I see what I got to do here. Okay, just because I see what I gotta do doesn't mean that I can do it. Well, alright. Okay. Good enough. I don't care about treasure chests. I mostly care about the shrines. Okay, visitor of the Shrine of Light and all that other good stuff. Let's see, what is that? 3? That is 3. Okay. Alright. We did the thing there. We're amazing. Okay. Ooh, and then what's that? That looks weird. Which is why I want to inspect it. Alright, dang, I got 15 of those things. That's probably more than I ever got in Breath of the Wild, so... Plop! Then we're going to ascend. Alright. Here we are. We're back where we were. That's definitely a tower that we haven't been to yet. Then what's over here? Because this used to be where a Breath of the Wild shrine was. Right here is where it was. But now I feel like... Ooh, cherry blossom. Okay, well, in any case, we'll figure that out later. There's a shrine that I haven't been to yet. So I'll mark that there.
How about this one? You need something, mister? Because I'm actually kind of busy. My papa told me you can use ice fruit to freeze monsters solid, which gave me an amazing idea for an invention, waha! My problem is that I can't go out to pick fruit right now with the blizzard and all. So not fair. This is the best invention I've come up with in so long, but without ice fruits, I can't make it.
Do you need some?
Oh, mister, I feel a cold breeze coming from your pouch. Tee-hee.
Jeez, why are the Ritos so horny?
Oh, mister, what's that you got? That's the ice fruit I wanted, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is the ice fruit. I'd like to go places where there's ice.
Can I have one, please?
Sure, whatever, kid.
Yeah, now I can finally make my invention. When I attach this to a tip of an arrow, I'll have an arrow that can freeze monsters from far away. Sometimes I'm so smart I scare myself a little.
Yeah, well, I used to do that a lot with fire, which is something that you guys need actually more at this point.
I wonder what would happen if you flower other materials. You can make arrows with all sorts of effects. Well, listen to me. With every breath I spew out brilliance. Fwah! But I should probably stop talking before I give away all my best ideas. Anyway, here's a thank you present.
Oh, cool. I got 10 arrows.
You know the reason I like making arrows? Is my papa. He creates the strongest bows around. I wanted to make arrows that go perfectly with his bows. All I have to do is keep working hard, getting my name out there, and one day I'll be a world-famous arrow maker, one my papa can be proud of. I don't know where papa is now, but that's fine. Wow! Ah, those are mine, mister. Hold on, is your problem that you don't have enough wooden arrows? It's important to help each other in times of need, that's what my papa says, so if you want them, they're yours. Even though you were a little bit of a douche about it, just taking them without even asking. I mean, what the shit, dude? Wow!
Okay, G is fine. Whatever. Alright, yep, that's the one that I just marked. Alright, now...
You know I can do it.
That's not fair at all.
Oh, he actually has the
I can
voice.
handle it.
Okay.
Checking out that huge cloud wouldn't be hard. I could even do it alone.
This fucking kid.
If we don't do anything, the village... Huh? Huh? Is that you? It is you! Link!
Tulin, young Rito warrior. Teba.
Link, they told me you were missing. It's so good to see you doing well.
Gosh, I'm doing quite well. Teba, new Rito elder. Okay.
It's very nice to see you again.
Do you remember my son, Tulin? He's grown taller, but perhaps not yet grown up.
I wonder if you didn't take me like a husband all the time.
What are these voices? I don't know.
As long as you think you can still take on the world by yourself, you'll always be my little chick.
What? You think I can? I'm not ready for the face, you know. You'll take that too when I eat today's scouting trip. You all can keep wasting your time singing the song of the Stormwind Ark I can feel, but not me.
Listen, you. Unbelievable. Tulin wants me to let him go find out what's causing the blizzard, and he's having trouble hearing no.
He mentioned a song.
It's an old folk song here in Rito Village. Long, long ago, when we faced a different sort of upheaval, the village was saved thanks to a great flying ship. Or so claims the song that's been passed down through generations.
It's a song for children, mind you. Few adults still parrot it as if it were true. Still, every now and then you get reports of the Rito of a flying ship. Combine that with the blizzard caused by this upheaval, and it seems less far-fetched. Even if the song of the Stormwind Ark is just a children's rhyme, I suspect that there is something lurking high in the sky. But the air is so turbulent that now no Rito can fly close enough to look into it. This is why I say we need to make careful preparations to find the truth. But Tulin thinks we cling to that song out of cowardice. But these are Rito matters. You came for some purpose, yes?
Well, actually, I was thinking that I was going to save your butts again.
What? This is terrible news. So then not even Hyrule Castle is safe. if Princess Zelda's disappearance and the strange phenomena around the world are related somehow. We Rito would ordinarily love to contribute to your search, but this abnormal blizzard shows no sign of stopping, and food has grown scarce. Everyone I could spare is already out researching the blizzard or scavenging for food. My husband hasn't been able to leave the village much since becoming the village elder. I wish there was something I could do. Maybe I'm not the one you want. You should try asking Hearth. My friend Hearth has many sources of information, so he might already have a lead about Princess Zelda. You see the 2 bonfires out that way? He's in the lodge near there, if you'd like to try visiting him.
Okay, well. Yeah, I suppose. Oh, Tulin's profile has been added. Alright. Tulin, young Rito warrior, son of the Rito elder Teba. When Link first visited his village, Tulin was still a child growing up in his father's shadow, and his eyes would light up when he watched Link and Teba practice at the flight range. Teba knew Rito Elder, a Rito warrior who once helped Link save Rito Village. He took up the mantle of Elder from Kennelly to become the new leader of his people. As the new Elder, he is under pressure to deal with the strange weather assailing Rito Village. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's go over here. Let's figure this stuff out. I'm working on a main story quest now, so that's probably what we'll be doing for a little while. There's an Ice Wiz robe. They're not too bad. I just don't want to fight it right now. That's all. Alright. And then... Alright, well... Oh, and then there's this guy. What is he doing out here in the cold? Alright, well, whatever. Let's Ultra Hand. Let's grab this thing. Let's grab that. Alright, let's tell this guy to drop his stuff. Oh, it's you. Thank you for your help earlier. I'm putting President Hudson here too. I've eaten a special rice ball I made so this weather and cold weather won't get to me. But I can't stand here forever. I've got so many more signs to spread around. I don't know what to do. Yeah, try letting go. What? Are you going to support him? All right, I'll let go. He's standing. How's the president standing? Blah, blah, blah. That was brilliant. I never would have thought of it. Alright, let's get him secured while he's still standing. Okay. Perfect. With your help, President Hudson is now standing proudly and firmly in place. It fills my heart with joy to see him doing so well on his own. Take this with my thanks. 20 rupees. Biting meaty rice ball. Okay. And a bomb flower. Okay. Cool. You found these strange things?
understand these strange things that the critters are heavy mountains. They're oddly shaped, aren't they? And the nurse is I can think I haven't learned anything, not even what they're made of or what they're for. All I know is that they're pretty heavy and sharp. It probably hurts if you got hit with one, huh? Well, I'm going to get out of these things. If you answer for some reason, they're all yours.
Okay. I'm just stealing everything, huh? Rito records. Read the book about the Stormwind Ark? Yeah, let's read it. What do you want to read? The Stormwind Ark legend. One day, the winds that ought to blow in Rito Village ceased. Then the heavens grew stagnant, and the earth fell to ruin. The villagers looked skyward for a solution. They saw a figure pierce through the unmoving gray clouds and descend swiftly towards them. Believing no ordinary being could fall from the heavens, the villagers called this figure a god. And the god stood atop a hill day after day, longing to return home to their island in the heavens. The villagers, forgetting their own troubles, tried to carry the god home on their proud wings. Yet who could say how far it might be, the place this god came from? The Rito took flight in turn, each hoping to reach that place above the clouds, alas none had wings strong enough. Seeing this, the god told the leader of the village that returning to the heavens was possible if the Rito gathered materials. Their spirits high, the villagers set about doing so. The god nodded upon seeing the tall pile of materials. This, they understood, would be enough. The god poured a strange power into the pile, and several small boats were assembled. Cautiously, the villagers boarded. The small vessels began floating up into the air. With the god leading them, the boats rose higher and higher, soon passing through the thick clouds. The vastness of the heavens took the villagers' breath away. Floating islands dotted a clear blue sky. The villagers rejoiced songfully, then with reluctance returned to the earth. One day, winds at the village roared back to life. In shock, the villagers looked up to the sky. Floating above them was an enormous ship that the god had set in gratitude. Numerous oars on both sides began to move like wings, soundlessly churning the skies. Air blew across Hebrew. Once again, the skies cleared, and blooming flowers rose from the ground. The god had given them the blessing of the wind. This ark that saved the village from catastrophe came to be known as the Stormwind Ark. So ends the story of the Stormwind Ark that saved the village long ago. Alright, come on. Oh god, look at this guy. Link. Wait, no. Link, you're alright. I was worried after what happened that you had gone missing. What happened?
Oh god, I'm so emo. So you're looking for Princess Zelda. Sorry to tell you that I haven't heard anything about her. God, I wish I could be bothered about stuff like that. Our feathers are full dealing with a more immediate problem. Everyone from the village has left to scavenge for food or to investigate the cause of this terrible blizzard, except for me. I'm too cold-hearted for anything like that. And all that has been hampered by the sky monsters that seem to be everywhere. We're spread too thin to deal with them properly on top of everything else. Sorry, bud, wish I could do more for you. Though now that I think of it, maybe Tulin can help. Oh, right, you weren't around for it, but little Tulin has developed a way with wings that puts the adults to shame. Even in this vicious weather, he patrols the skies and reports all kinds of useful information. His wind gust technique is something to see. None of the rest of us could pull it off. Even stern Teba acknowledges that Tulin's skill was a cut above. The kid does preen about it more than he should, but, well, it's worth asking him at least. Last I saw him, he was with Gannon and Laisa on a trip to find food. I think they were on their way to the Hebrew Summit Cave. That's to the northeast of here. The cave past the cliff out front and up the mountain road. There should be a bonfire marking the spot. Find a bonfire at the mouth of the cave, then you'll be on your way to finding Tulin. God, everything sucks.
Oil jar. A mild oil extracted from plant seeds is very versatile in cooking and can coax flavors from ingredients used in many dishes. Also good for adding fuel to fire. Okay.
God, I'm emo.
Okay, dude. We get it. You're emo. But first, I wonder if I can get to that tower. Or should I find Tulin first? I actually don't know. But I'm going to try it. I've got this extra stamina here, just in case. I don't think I'm going to need it, but you never know. We're going to jump and climb and jump. We're going to do all kinds of things. I bet you that this tower is probably frozen over or something like that. The Ross Pro Skyview Tower. Okay. Yeah, alright. This one's not too bad. Okay. So now we can get the map for this. All right. Okay. Alright, yeah. There's quite a number of there were a number of what do you call it? Shrines that I saw. Surface map updated. We definitely got some stuff there. Okay, so we got that one that we need to see. I thought I saw another one. There you are. Nope. That's the same one. I thought I saw another one. Alright. Where's Tulin again? At the Hebra South Summit Cave. They were heading northeast up the mountain road, past the cliff out front. Okay. Alright, so apparently there's like a mountain road. Sure, I'm willing to believe that. Probably up here somewheres. Okay. Well, I'll know if I see a bonfire near a cave. Oh, is that it? Cecily. Unbelievable what these huge things are raining down upon us. What is happening up there in the skies? Oh, whoops, I hadn't expected to meet a Hylian here. What are you doing in the mountains in this weather? Don't just say how cold it's gotten. Our feathers keep out the worst of it, but I'm not sure how you can stand in the blizzard. If you go farther up this slope, you'll see the Hebra South Summit Cave. My friends are there now gathering provisions. There are glowing mushrooms and fish to be had, which come in handy. Let's keep a bonfire stoked at the cave to the entrance and mark their location. If the cold gets too much for you, find that bonfire and warm yourself up in that cave. Also, don't be a dummy. Alright, ice key swing, a rare ice key swing. Don't let its pretty frozen surface fool you. It blasts out a dangerous freezing frost when stimulated. Like you wouldn't believe. Oh, Jeebus. Oh, what the shit? Okay. Apparently I'm just getting blasted from every direction. That's it. Oh man, I'm just getting beat the hell up. Okay, well. Alright. We got some ice fruit. Got some bokoblin horns. We got the wooden stick. We got a feathered edge. Nope. Not what I was looking for. Why? Alright, there we go. We got this stuff. We got the blue bokoblin horn. got this ice fruit that seems to want to just roll down. Alright. Yeah, this ain't so bad. There was a fire over here. Oh, there's a fire over there. Okay, nope, not what I'm trying to find. So we gotta climb up a little bit further. Also, let's eat some apples. Okay. Well, we are climbing up this mountain a little bit further up. We did use a little bit of our extra stamina, but that's fine. That is fine. Okay, I'm just looking for... Oh, what's his name? Also a bonfire. Okay, there seems to be some restoration stuff. Now how do I get food? What a disaster. I came all this way to scrounge mushrooms and now this. I'll never get to the deep parts of the cave with a messed up wing. Where's Tulin? You're looking for Tulin? He's at another cave gathering foods with Gannon in them. There's a bonfire making the entrance. You'll find it eventually if you go west down the mountain slope. If you start freezing on your way there, take a minute by the fire to warm up. Alright. Chill shrooms grow all over the place, so I figured it'd be a prime spot for scavenging a little food. But cold weather has built up in here now, and I can't pick any chill shrooms without crossing it. Ordinarily, my wings would take me right over a little pond like this. But I hurt my wing in a small scrap with monsters. I don't see how I can fly over the pond in this condition. Worst part is that I was just bragging to the folks in the village that I'd bring back even more chill shrooms than last time. If I don't come back with at least 10 of them, there'll be egg on my face. Okay, so I guess I don't have... Alright, well... Some chill shrooms. Okay, well... How many chill shrooms do I have? I have 5. Toronto Peak Cave. I already have 7, 8... let's see. Can I... I have an idea, maybe. Aha! Ah! I am so smart. Nope, not what I'm trying to do. Alright, go me. I am pretty amazing. And I got all the trail shrooms that I need. But of course you know... Oh. Okay. Alright, Uncle Hoof. Definitely get some good sleep. I'm glad that you came in when you were able to. And we will do this again tomorrow, most likely, at some point. And you stay fresh and clean. Or not, you do whatever you want. Yeah, go watch you a movie, go do the thing, be a star. Alright, now I got 10 of those things, whatever they are. Alright, well. I saved this guy's reputation, which is exactly what I wanted to do. But you don't want to be a beacon in the sea of darkness that is basically a combusting gas cloud powered by fusion. You know what? I don't think anybody wants to be that. I mean, maybe some people do, but they're weird. You want it to be a supermassive black hole instead? Yeah. Alright, you didn't actually cross the pond and pick the chill shroom, did you? You weren't worried about falling into the freezing water? Oh gosh, that's really brave of you. I just can't take them for free though. Here, why don't I just give you this? Oh, 50 rupees is actually pretty nice. That's not a bad gift. Now I can make good on all my big talk. You know, this isn't the only cave in these mountains with pools of freezing water. Be careful where you explore. Okay, well. Okay, so now where did he say that Tulin was at?
Where's Tulin?
You find it eventually if you go west down the mountain slope. Okay. I gotta go west down the mountain slope. But I'm going east, which is definitely not west. Maybe closer to the base. Okay. No escaped friends 5 ever. Ooh. Not gonna lie, I've never been a fan of the ooh thing. I don't particularly hate it, I just don't understand it personally. Strong construct bow. I'm going to drop the regular construct bow, pick up the strong construct bow. I've already got that one marked. Alright, they said west down the mountain slope. You were an OG Uwu before Uwu was even cool. Somehow I believe that. Though, going to be honest, I never thought Uwu was cool. Like I said, I don't have anything against it specifically, I just don't really care about it. Okay. Alright, Echo Yeah, be good, be safe, have a good sleep. And all that. Alright, well. This is not where I want it to be, but... I can make something out of this. We found you. Okay. Is that the bonfire thing that I'm trying to find? Did I pass it? I guess I did. Alright, cool. Here we are at the bonfire that I was trying to find. Lysa. Okay. I didn't think I'd see anyone else in the mountains anytime soon. Well, with the blizzard and all. I'm here because it's a good place to find food for my people. Why are you here? Well, you say, I'm trying to save the world. Looking for Tulin, huh? Fair enough. He's farther in the cave with Gannon. They're both salvaging for food. No, I'm not going to show you the way. I need to keep an eye on what we've amassed so far. Be on your guard. There's a creature in the cave that hops around on the walls. It probably won't bother you if you stay away from it. Good luck finding Tulin, though. I'm not going to help you do anything. I get to stand around and do nothing. Because I'm the coolest. Alright, fine, whatever. Link cares not about your odorous ways. Even though you're not being odorous at all. Even though I'm sure that birds do smell kind of nasty. Jump, jump, jump. Ooh. I fell. We got some chill shrooms. Got some bright caps. There's all kinds of like critters getting around. Chilfrin trout. This blue trout prefers cold bodies of waters. Its skin contains enzymes that keep its body cool. And when cooked into a dish, it will temporarily boost your heat resistance. Alright. There we go. Not what I was looking for. Ooh. Topaz. This precious yellow ore contains the power of electricity. It has been known to fetch a high price since ancient times. Alright, well. That is where we fell through. Of course, I was not expecting to fall through the ice. I thought that there was going to be something not that, but that's fine. Okay. Let's grab this bright cap. Let's grab this seed. Grab these rock salts and these bright bloom seeds. Okay. Equip. Fuse. Okay. Alright, that's good enough for that. Got some flints, we got some barrels. Let's hold this. Let's drop it pretty much right there. And then yep, I know how this stuff goes sometimes. Okay, let's grab this. Let's explore a little bit further. Definitely have... Okay, I was not expecting that, but whatever. Okay, we could go through there. As in, we kind of have to go through there. Okay, where the hell is everybody?
That Tulin, what are we going to do with that boy? It's just like him to fly off on his own and leave all the food we collected behind. Oh. Lobby, what is a Hylian doing all the way up here in such a fierce blizzard?
Well, actually, I'm trying to find Princess Zelda.
You're here to talk to Tulin, eh? You just missed him, unfortunately. Our task was to scavenge food in this area, but we just saw a flock of monsters fly past outside the cave. The same ones that's been sighted around the village lately, in fact. I told the others we should return right away to report them, but Tulin clearly wasn't listening at all. He said, I'm going to follow them back to their nest, and flew off alone before I could protest. If you leave the cave and head north, you can spot a lone cedar tree on Talanto Peak. That's where we saw the monsters. No doubt Tulin followed them there. I know he thinks he's unbeatable, but he really shouldn't be taking these chances.
Fine. I'll help him. What the shit was that? Ugh. And now I gotta help this guy, probably. Alright, let's see. Let's build a snowman. We can make him our best friend. We can make him tall, or we can make him not so tall. Snowman. He'll have a happy face, happy smile, happy point of view. If you build me a snowman, I'll build one for you. So, let's build. Okay. I just want to see what this does. Yeah. Yeah, try letting go. Yep, he's standing. Alright, cool. You never would have thought of it. Why do I feel like that's actually right? Okay. Perfect. President Hudson is still in place. It fills his heart. We got the 20 rupees. Some spicy mushroom balls. And something from the premium collection. And he's off. Okay. Now before we actually save Tulin's ass and all that other stuff, let's grab these ice fruits. There's a goblin place, which I don't 100% care about. Alright. And let's start climbing. Okay, where the hell are you? Tulip, if that is your Twango. Alright. Yeah, that looks like there's a guy in there. Okay, there's a boss guy. What the hell are you? Alright, well. Adventure log. Okay. We saw monsters. Alright. So here's what I'm going to do. There might be a group of monsters up here. I'll just go after them. And Tulin will rush in to save the day or whatever. Oh, well, I might want a bow in my hand. And because I want this to be a little bit fun, let's grab that. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of this other construct bow. Okay, that apparently didn't do anything, so let's come up here. I mean, that's where I was. I'm standing right where should be. Alright, you know what? Let's go. Unless he's still down here somewhere. Which that could be what's going on. Alright. It's not that Tulin is untalented, far from it. Everyone admires his ability to generate his own gust. No one else in the village can do anything like it. The problem is that he knows he's talented and it makes him headstrong and prone to acting rashly. His youth doesn't help. But I shouldn't be standing around talking to passing travelers about this. I need to report this to Hara so we can discuss what to do about it. If you're going after Tulin, you'll want to head into that cave. I think you'll find him near the Lone Cedar on Talanto Peak. It's visible to the north after you leave the cave. I think you said that and I just didn't listen. I hope he doesn't do anything reckless. Okay, so Then there should be like a tall cedar to the north. A lone tall cedar to the north. Wow. This game is pretty bad about moving the objective marker. And that's fine. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get up here. Ooh, there's a big guy. I'm a little bit surprised that they didn't see me over there. Yeah, because I have no desire to fight that thing. Okay. The lone tall cedar. There is a part of me that wants to get that shrine so we can. I'll do the thing. Alright, I was told you'd be up here somewheres. Okay. Well, I'm up here. Oh, there you are. You dick.
Should have kept my guard up. Stupid monster. Oh, Link, where did you come from?
What happened?
Oh, why, you see, that rotten monster took my good bow. See, that's the bow napper. I gotta get it back. Help me out, Link.
Oh,
Really? Thanks. Did you know that I can blow strong gusts of wind anywhere I feel like? I'll do it for you too. That way you can glide over to where that monster went. Just tell me where to point the gust and I'll make it for you.
Tulin's power of wind. When Tulin's aura is charged, she can release a stream of wind that blows straight forward. This can be used for burst of speed while paragliding.
I'm all set.
Got him.
Ah!
Oh,
There we go. I hear you big time, Link. Without you, my bow might have been lost for good. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. There's more of them. Alright, they're not going to make a fool out of me twice. Let's go get them together.
Ah, good on you, Tulin. Alright.
We did it! Hey, look, I think that might have been a hideout for those monsters.
Oh, okay, what's going on there?
Was that the wind? It couldn't have been. There's no way. It must have been something else. Nah.
Hey, Tulin, Link.
Huh?
Oh,
Oh, well, he said it for me.
That was some impressive teamwork, you two. But I couldn't be bothered to help out.
Oh, you saw that, Tarth? Talk about embarrassing. I didn't listen to when Gasini tried to stop me. I thought I could handle it. But I just ended up losing my favorite bow to those stupid things. I thought I was fully fledged, but there's probably no way I could have gotten it back on my own.
Yeah, I bet now you see why we were treating you like a small chick.
Yeah. You are right. It really is important to work as a flock. I think I finally get what Dad has been trying to tell me all this time.
Is that all there is to the story? It seems unlikely you to let your bow be taken, Tulin.
Oh yeah, funny story about that. There was this whole thing with Princess Zelda. I spotted her getting attacked by a monster. It was such a surprise that I dropped my guard and it stole my bow. But I guess she was fine because then she zoomed up above that cloud.
What? Princess Zelda flew above the cloud? How could that be? Seems like a stretch, but we're not going to get to the bottom of it sitting around here.
You know, if I had an editor, I'd have them play Moonlight Sonata right about now.
Tulin, Lee came out here looking for Princess Zelda. You should go with him and investigate the clouds you say the princess soared into.
Oh, but I thought I wasn't allowed.
I got a report before coming here. We think it is likely that the blizzard is coming from inside that cloud after all. I want to see for myself as soon as I can, but the strong winds make any approach from the sides impossible. The only way in is through the top, but... There's not a Rito alive capable of crossing this stormy sky and making it all the way up there. Well, except for one. I'm talking about you, Tulin. Only you have the skill and training to create gusts at will. Jeez. Tulin will be the finest Rito warrior of all once he understands the value of working with his allies. You know who said that to me? Your old dad, Teba.
Dad said that?
Yep, and I'll make sure he knows what you accomplished here today. Now it's time for you to go with Link and find Princess Zelda and whatever's causing this blizzard.
No problem. The two of us together have got this. Ha-ha! I saw Princess Zelda up on the Sky Islands near Hebra Peak. Let's check there first.
Link, Tulin, I suppose we're counting on you.
Alright. And guys, I think on that, we're going to go ahead and call it a stream. When we pick up next time, we will continue to investigate whatever's going on with this blizzard. Alright. Well then, with that being said, let me see if there's anyone we can raid. or maybe a new person. Give me just a moment and we will take a look. We haven't... Actually, I think... maybe next time. This time, we're just going to go ahead and sign off. But thank you so much. You guys have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day. Y'all be safe, be good, and I'll see you next time. Bye!